Guys, welcome back. Here we are. The sun is setting, the mood is right, and here we are on episode number 50. The nifty 50, as Zach put it in the last comments. Kind of really liking that, and gosh, how beautiful is this update? I still cannot just stop staring at this city. So I kind of waited right till sunset. Figured you guys might enjoy that view as much as I do. So let's just kind of, we'll stare at this as we chat for a bit. So guys, we're 50 episodes in. I mean, that's absolutely fantastic. I almost can't believe it. I knew we'd get here. It's just now that we're here, it's like that's just amazing. And like I would not be doing this at all if it weren't for all of your support. Like you all mean so much to me. Like it's difficult to explain, but we're like a big family here, so I kind of see it. So I'm glad we're always growing, and there's just so many of you. They're just catching right up, and it makes me so happy. I see so many comments still saying like I've been marathoning these, and like I still see like tweets where like people when they hit the like button, I'll get like 5 episodes a day sometimes. And I'm like, holy smokes, you guys are maniacs. And I'm very sorry that I haven't answered all your comments, guys. Like it's difficult to keep on top of them. It's almost like this giant immovable wall at this point. But I do read them, and I love seeing them. So don't be discouraged if I haven't answered yet. Like it's on my list. You might get to it, maybe in like a month or something, which does break my heart. I wish I had like an assistant or something. Anyway, I thought for this episode, guys, we could do something really fun. So before the episode started, I went a little bit crazy, and I'll kind of show you what I did actually. I basically got rid of the airport. So I thought today's theme would be redoing the airport. We could do the international airport, connect that with the subway. Hopefully, we can get a nice little pathway working underneath the water here. And courtesy of Chad, a wonderful suggestion. Oh my goodness, tongue twister. You can kind of see with the city boundaries. This part right here of this little I want to say island is basically just cut off, right? So this we can kind of keep separate from the city. And Chad suggested that we move our prison, or like make our prison over here. So we can kind of have the prison in a little secluded point right over here, kind of keep that off on its side. And I saw someone post a picture of this to Reddit actually, where they used this asset, the toll booth, as kind of like almost like a security checkpoint to kind of get into the prison. So we can kind of do that too. So it should look pretty cool. And I thought what we could do also is move some of the utilities over to this island right here. So we could have water intake on the one side, and then we can have our sewage on the other side. So that way they aren't really working against each other. And then we don't have to worry about having all this pollution in and around the city or all these crazy, water pumps everywhere. So I will kind of show you what happened. I snuck a peek already, and the airport, it doesn't really fit. It's a little bit too big. There's one spot, oh gosh. It's almost like you gotta believe me here. But there's one spot where it kind of works, but the problem is that you're facing like directly into the bridge, so that's not really realistic. There it is, right? So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of terraforming here, and I don't want to add too much because terraforming from a deep ocean like this is going to be like I know it's going to be horrifyingly expensive, so I don't want to spend too much money here, and I also don't want to mess this up. So hopefully this is pretty simple, but I want to add just like maybe an inch or so, just kind of down here. So I guess if we raise, well, that's not really what I wanted, but. Oh my gosh, look at our money just disappear. So we'll push this out, and then we'll basically get it level, I guess, afterwards. Oh, this has already spent like $100,000 on this. 200, oh gosh, I don't want to look. Okay, we'll just spend what we have to, and hopefully it's not too much by the end of it. But, one-time fee. There are worse things we could spend our money on right now. Oh gosh, a little bit too far right there. Alright, well, that's about $500,000. Or 500,000 credits, whatever we want to use for... Oh! Interesting. Is that going to be an issue? Or did I miss... Okay, let's raise this up here. I don't think we had this high enough. We got water kind of spewing through. Oh, and it's doing it here too. Oh no. I wonder if there's a one of those, not water spouts, but like one of those water spawn points that's just below the island here. And if that's the case, this might kind of jive our plans a little bit. We'll just see if this kind of stops on its own. Because we can always make this higher if we have to. But I think once the water level kind of settles, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, it looks like we're okay. And that was really expensive. That was almost a million credits here. And so I don't remember who it was, unfortunately. I do have to write these things down. You're right, Zach. Someone pointed out that our night budget will be different than our day budget, which is why we might go into the negatives. But we'll kind of see how that ends up once the fluctuation here is done. That explains that big drop from before. Okay, so I want to smooth things out now. I just want this to look a little bit more natural over here, and I really hope we don't run into that same problem with the water again. See how much better that looks? Okay, so that was just basically the extra inch or two that we needed, I believe. And of course, you salty boy. Oh wait. It's kind of the same angle that we had before, wasn't it? Now, I remember seeing in a few different live streams that the international airport... Oh, there, perfect. It has to be on relatively flat, level ground. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, so these obviously have to be moved. Oh my lord. They cannot be right at the end of the runway. That was too much of a hazard. So I moved those ones already. They have to be moved again. But that's no problem. Okay, so why don't we put these over here? Put that trio over here. And maybe we can get a little bit more symmetry out of this. Slightly. Okay, and then these guys, why don't we put over here? Because that's far enough away from the approach. But they have that cool kind of futuristic look to them, so they might be kind of nice in screenshots, just kind of in the background like this, you know? Yeah, I kind of like that. Alright, now we got to be creative with our roads. As you can see, this is already coming included with the road. And, I guess in terms of design, the most efficient thing we could do is a tunnel that goes underneath, and then we can have a roundabout right here with, like, maybe just a few commercial buildings. Like, I do want to have some space in between, you know, the runway, obviously, and some buildings here. So yeah, we'll put a few buildings right here, and then we'll have a bridge going over to here. And this can be like kind of our tourist islands. And that'll be really rocking. And I don't think we'll have a bridge over here. I think that'll be a little bit too excessive. I think we'll kind of use this highway. And we'll actually have the highway end right here. It'll just be like a 6-lane bridge going over to the to that part. I almost want to call it the red light district, but I don't really think that's what it's going to be. And also going back to a suggestion, I basically have been neglecting policies almost the entire length of this series, and I'm sorry for that, guys. I know a lot of you have been asking about that in the past, and I do have a few here and there. My intention was to kind of get areas a bit more established and then kind of enact some policies, so we should at least kind of get some maybe in and around this kind of quadrant. But since everything on the island's up in the air, we'll kind of wait a bit. These kind of areas that we can probably get some more policies in, so a few of you have been saying that, like, you know, for these kind of spots, we should do some business specialization or industrial specialization, just so that they run a little bit more efficiently, and that kind of, you know, that'll help the budget in the long run as well. All right, and actually, let's fix this little spot right here. Also, just going back to our little island area right here. It does look like we've got a little bit of a pocket right here that we could probably take advantage of and do some building as well. So maybe we could do the same kind of idea. We could have an underground tunnel and then meet up with a roundabout and then maybe just like a little bit of shopping, like maybe 2 arms to kind of make a box or something. And then we'll kind of give the airport a little bit of space. Because as it stands, it does look like this is a little bit like, it's not really using the island efficiently. I guess is a good way to put it. So a few shops, and then we'll kind of take advantage of this whole pocket right here. Maybe we can do some tourist stuff here as well. Oh, I like that idea. All right, so first thing let's tackle is the highway to road connection here. And we'll start with a roundabout, and then we'll kind of bring them in. And I wonder if it's possible to get a little bit of symmetry going on here. Okay, so what I'm looking for is just kind of like a 45-degree angle, kind of coming from here. And let's just take off the snaps. And I'm just going to eyeball this. It doesn't have to really be exact. Cool. And then just bring this length down just a little bit. Great. And let's go ahead and connect that up. If it'll cooperate. It won't. Well, that's fine. I was more so going for the symmetrical aspect, so it would line up with the kind of V shape of the runway. I cannot speak today. Of our terminal building. Okay, so let's go. Nope, that'll be too big. So I guess we'll do our usual trick. Something more of a compact roundabout, which is totally no problem. Guys, we're 50 episodes in. That is absolutely awesome. That's just really kind of dawning on me here. I think you're all wonderful. And I appreciate you letting me into your lives, Excellent. There. Nice little handsome roundabout. Perfect. And that's, kind of lines up, right? Sort of. And we have to definitely implement these. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. Oh, so much to do. Oh hey, that's actually not too bad. I kind of like that. That little wiggly. It might ruin the shape of the... It will. Yeah, I kind of knew that was going to happen. Okay, unfortunately got a little bit impulsive there. And if you guys remember, there is a fix for avoiding that. So let's just kind of start from scratch here. Don't mean to waste time, but no problem taking our time again with this. But this time, let's actually do it correctly. Okay. Trying to think of drawing my roundabouts in the correct direction. We're not doing the European city, and I haven't looked since like After Dark update, and I am so nervous to see what assets didn't make it. So I may not have picked the best time to start doing a time lapse, and if too much stuff is lost, I honestly might just start again, which is like heartbreaking, but it'll just look a little bit bizarre if like every 30 or so seconds all this stuff kind of changes around, but like in not the right fashion, Okay, well, that's a little bit off topic. Okay, so to preserve the integrity of our roundabout, we'll just connect those guys. And we'll make those one-way roads eventually. Okay. Now, will this let us... It probably won't let us connect that really cool way. Nope. But it wasn't really possible anyhow, because our roundabout would be decimated. So why don't we go like this, and go like this, and then we'll just get rid of the extra in a second. Just kind of see how this looks. And there just doesn't seem to be a way to win right now. Okay, what if we go like this? There we go. That does seem a little bit steep, so what I think we'll do... Oh, you know what we'll do is go out like this. Okay, what have we learned exactly? Now that's definitely steep. So instead... Ooh, I like that idea. There we go. And this will just be for that little bit of shopping over here. Okay, so we'll just keep these just for the moment. And for the sake of just doing something fun, let's go... I swear there's a way to do this. Now, it just seems like we can't connect a road to here. But interestingly enough, I wonder if we can zone. We can. Oh, what a game changer. Okay. Since that is the case, what we will instead do... Alright, so we don't need these arms anymore. Okay, I'm hoping this kind of works right off the get-go. Because I kind of want to go like... That's obviously not the shape, but I want to follow this around and make like another ring. I'm just trying to think of how we can get that kind of geometrically the shape that we're after without it looking, you know, too... Well, maybe this is the better tool. I mean, it's just not really pretty. I guess is a good way to put it. Valiant effort, though. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, is that cool? Bicycle! Oh, wow! Man, okay. Gotta find a way to implement those. Although, I don't think you're gonna ride your bike to the airport, although that would be kind of cool. But I guess it's only like if you worked here. Right, now that's like a little bit more what I'm after, so I think we'll actually keep this. And just for the sake of variety, let's go like that. And then let's make this now our a one-way, but let's change maybe to, let's say like that. There we go. Let me get some trees. Okay. Now, for the back part, let's go like this. And, oh, that'd be kind of cool if that went straight. Wait, there was, there. Okay, so this goes like this. And that goes like that. And okay, can you remember where that was? Perfect. And will this cooperate? Fantastic. And then now from here, if possible, go like this. And no, you know what? I'm being silly. We actually have to leave this part open so we can bring the these guys in. Okay. So what direction are we? We're coming in. Now, ideally, these guys don't interfere with each other in terms of the ins and the outs. Okay, that to me seems a little bit silly. But then at the same time, It is kind of... No, you know what? I don't know. Because it just kind of matched the other side, right? Oh gosh, this is so hard to think about. Oh, let's just... let's draw the other side and see what it looks like. And I guess the best way to leave... I almost want to change this around, but I guess that's not really the best way to do it. Okay, so let's try this here. Okay, so this way. And then maybe we can go down, make a little tunnel kind of thing here. Honestly, I'm just trying this. If it looks really terrible, I won't keep it. Like, don't feel like this is set in stone or anything. It could look cool. Okay, so that's gonna be a little bit steep, but we're just kind of playing pretend almost for a second here. Alright, so this just goes this way. Okay, now if we start raising, say around here, okay, so let's just get out of the ground, say right about here, and then connect like that. I mean, it's not crazy talk per se. They both kind of suit the... actually, that's not really the worst, right? You don't really see how bizarre that curve looks. The only thing I don't really like 100% is that this is a little bit off. Because like if we do end up destroying these pieces, right? Like, where's the breaking point? Yeah, we're just not gonna get the pillars to line up again properly. That was kind of our initial thing, right? Same with why we had to, I think, do it this way as well. But I mean, I'm not opposed to this, so let's kind of keep it. You guys let me know though. And what we'll do with this... Oh right, so we gotta connect first. Is once these guys meet up... oh, they do it. Oh, that's... Oh, interesting. Okay, so what's happening here? Yeah. Unfortunately, that's just slightly off. And that will drive me crazy till the end of time, so let's not do that. That I can take. It's like different type of, you know, symmetrical, right? Oop. I got a hair or something on my... There we go. My mouse wouldn't cooperate. What about going inwards like that? No, that's not too bad. That I can handle. And then from here... Oh yeah, see, that's a little bit of a broken kind of... We will not be doing that. That does not look nice. That does look nice, though. So this will become a tunnel. And we will exit. Right over here. Cool. That I like. I wish that slope was a little bit smoother. Maybe I can just kind of push my luck here and try this. Oh, yeah, Perfect. Excellent. And again, I kind of like the difference in lighting here. I think it's not really realistic because this place has no power, and yet here we are, no problem getting lights on. So let's just fix that. Perfect. Oh, what's a big difference? I take back what I said. That is cool. Good job, Colossal Order. Okay, so let's be realistic. Let's have some offices over here too. We're not going to zone. Actually, it's not zone right here. So going into the roundabout. And I don't mind having a few tall buildings in this spot because planes, like, they won't be flying here, you know. They'll be flying over there. Different spot. Now, I don't want this to be like high density insanity over here. So that's basically going to be it for our high density buildings. It's just nice to have the option to get a few ones in here. And if we can, maybe we can zone a couple small districts and just get a few tourist buildings here so we can get some hotels and stuff. Awesome. Awesome possum. I like that. So this is kind of like, you know, better management of traffic. You come in, another loop for shopping. The only thing is we do have traffic lights that are kind of closely spaced together, but I don't think too many people will really be... Oh, but you know what, though? Okay. New thought. And I'll explain my logic in 1 second here. Just curious to see if maybe somehow... No. Not going to happen. Okay, so let's get the snap point. Let's do this all over again. Perfect. It's actually even smoother now. And so my thoughts, the reason why I just suddenly changed all this is, and we'll just actually make this high density. When people are coming in from the highway to get to the island, they're going to go in like this. They're going to hit this guy, they're going to keep on going, and then they're going to go this direction. So we want them to be a little bit, you know, we don't want too much of a break in traffic. And this one traffic light, I think we can handle. So we'll kind of see how traffic goes with that. But if needs be, we can always change that into a roundabout. So that might be a little bit hectic. So we'll keep this as it is. And, you know, if needs be, we could always do a bridge over here, right? But that's not really our principal goal. Okay, so let's just finish our zoning again now that this got a little bit jumbled. And actually, no, we'll get rid of these guys. And we'll put those buildings, say, back like this. And we'll just go like that. There. Cool. And this is already starting to... I almost put it on 3 speed, but we'll keep it on 1 speed. It's already starting to fill up. Super nice. This will look really sharp once the lights go out too. And we have a zone back here, so we should get a few more buildings in. And then over here we can do the next kind of tunnel leading to this little spot. And then here we can do like a district for tourism. Now, what's going to be a little bit difficult to do, and we'll just have to eyeball it, I guess, is kind of go like this. And just kind of go in line with the runway. There we go. Give the runway in the general airport area some space. And if possible, just go outwards like that. And just get these guys to connect. Like this, like that. And then, oh, we're just ever so slightly in the way of that runway. There we go. And we do unfortunately lose those power lines, but that's an easy fix. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And we can probably fix those power lines if more buildings decide to kind of move in. And I kind of like the way this kind of is kind of like a longer tunnel. Okay, so we'll have this go straight like that. And I know we had talked about a roundabout, but this also works. And just so there's a little bit of variety to the shape here. And just some shopping options. Just kind of make like a little grid here. Yeah, it's a fun little area. And we can actually probably extend this just a little bit further. And I actually think that's on the wrong slope, because it just kind of work its way slightly inside, but I like the general idea. So again, A for effort. Okay, so look like this. And there's probably a way to do this. Yeah, look, airplanes. Cool. I like this. Okay, so now this area, let's just keep this all low density. Let's do some tourism zoning over here. Let's kind of see what shows up. Okay, now I think we'll have to make a district for this. This is me testing this out for the first time. Spruce Square, I like that. But that's not what we're gonna keep though. What should we call this? Maybe you guys could be the ones to name it. So I think I'll come up with a temporary name, who knows? If you guys really like it, we can keep it. If you have a better name, feel free to make a suggestion. Otherwise, let's call this just the islands. Oh gosh, I can't think of names on the spot here. Well, oh boy, I was gonna call it the Island Tourism Zone. That's not sexy at all. Let's call it, oh gosh. Let's call it Blue Square. Kind of an odd name. So I'm kind of hoping you guys will come up with one that's a little bit better. Oh, was that themes, or is this, oh right, this is something totally different. I did download this. This is a cool mod too, so if we want, we could manage the themes and styles of the buildings coming in, but totally not what we're after right now. Okay, so policies. I wonder if this would be... Oh, cool. Harsh prison sentence. Let go of leisure. Especially or stop generating taxing. They get no tax. Oh gosh, I wish I had known what this was ahead of time. Encourage biking. What is this? NIMBY. No loud noises. Old Town. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'll have to go through this kind of stuff and just take a look at it on my own. I know there was tourism in this part. So these are all tourist things, or is this beach stuff? No, tourism and leisure. Okay, yeah. That's all coastal stuff we could basically put in. Again, not necessarily what I was looking for. I'm looking for like an industry specialization. Oh, so that would probably be over in this, right? That makes sense. Oh, here we are. Duh. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed, guys. So leisure, um, interesting. I wonder what the, so let's do tourism for here. But I wonder what the difference would be. And so let's do tourism over here as well. Sorry guys, a little bit of a brain fart there, but again, a little bit of a learning experience too for all of us. So let's just make another little thing right here too. Maybe let's not get all the buildings. Let's kind of leave, say, this side out. That way we can kind of mix things up a bit. Oop. Computer's having none of this. So we'll make this part tourism. And we'll see if those buildings disappear, and then hopefully something new and cool will come back. Oh, hey, look at that. We've already got water pretty much everywhere. That's handy. And power. Probably going to have to make our own little... Oh, you know what we could do? Just move these characters over here. And I hate when that happens, when it disappears like that. I don't know why that happens. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to put it on 3 speed, just so we can kind of get our way through the night cycle a little bit faster, because it's a little bit difficult to build when the lights are out. And it does look like we're not really getting much demand for touristy buildings, so we'll kind of see how this goes, but on to bigger and better things right now. Oh, you know what we could do, actually, is we could try and link this up with the metro, since there is the metro station in here. Okay. This will be a challenge, but a fun one. Alright, now in a perfect world, we go from here down to here. However, this game has proven that subways underwater is not the easiest. Okay, so the hardest part is basically over. We found a way in. Now, can we get out? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Now, let's just get these guys connected. I think those two are... There we go. Yes! Yes! Awesome. Not the straightest line, but not the point. Perfect. Now, I'll probably have to redraw. You know, we could just add another line to it. Or just have a line go from here to here. Although that's not overly convenient, because there's no train station right here, right? It probably would have made sense to put these train stations a little bit closer, or a subway station a little bit closer to these train stations. Alright, well, let's connect, if we can, say these guys. Let's kind of go like that. And then we can draw in some new subway lines. But you know what, guys, just kind of keeping an eye on the time. Let's call it an episode. Let's end off here, and we'll just pick up right away with the next episode. Just kind of leaving off where we're leaving off now. Oh my goodness, can't even speak. But that's it. Yeah, we're 50 episodes in, guys. So I really appreciate the ongoing love and support. Like, I can't believe we made it this far. I hope we can do another 50. And I've had a few requests and just questions about starting like other cities and stuff. And down the road, I'm totally like, we're just gonna keep on playing forever, basically. If you guys are willing to watch, I'm more than willing to always be happy building, you know. So I'll see you for another 50, 100, 200 more episodes. Who knows? The sky is the limit. But great start. The airport's looking much better. And let me know for your comments, guys. That'll kind of help us kind of move at a better pace here for the island as well. So yeah, we'll do the prison next island. Do a little bit more of our tourism. And kind of do some more work over here, and we'll kind of base that off some feedback and stuff. So I look forward to hearing about that, guys. And again, thank you very much. So that is all. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and I mean this more than usual. All right, guys, you're the best. See you then.